Grand Theft Auto, probably one of the most notorious games in the world, and definitely known by pretty much everyone. Now, GTA hit a pretty big milestone the other day. Not like it's never hit multiple milestones before. It hit a milestone before that, 100 million, a few years back. Now, it has hit 200 million copies sold. That is the second best-selling game in the world, just behind Minecraft. I think Minecraft has sold 300 million copies. That is an incredible milestone for Rockstar. I think the Grand Theft Auto 5, the entire game itself, I think this is including online, has sold well over, or made well over $8 billion, which is an incredible amount of money for Rockstar. Again, they're selling well. Apparently, from what I heard, they're selling 5 million copies every so many months. Which, to say that's still going on is pretty incredible. There's people still buying GTA. Again, there is multiple devices this is on. It's been on pretty much three generations of consoles. It's been on the PS3 and the Xbox 360, the Xbox One and the PS4, and of course now the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. So again, it's had quite a lot of generational leaps. It's gone from looking pretty grainy and the low FPS to getting a pretty decent graphical enhancement to now having 60 FPS enabled. Again, GTA 5 Online on the PS4 and the Xbox One was starting to look a bit dated. It was very choppy, it was very slow, very laggy at times, and very stuttery. So, of course, they said, okay, we're going to need to, add another game, release another version of the game. Of course, that's where the memes come. Will we end up getting it for the PS5 or PS6? Sorry, will we end up getting GTA 5 for it again? A new remake. Now, I understand a lot of people are angry. I remember when that was revealed. They revealed that, and they made it kind of look like a little bit like GTA 6. A lot of people were kind of happy when they saw the Rockstar logo, and then they came to realize, oh no, it was just GTA 5 again. They've decided to make a enhanced version of it, and then sell it for pretty much, not far from full price. And now it does go on sale quite a lot, but it still kind of annoys me at the fact why they did that. I understand GTA 6 is probably going to cost them a lot of fucking money. I'm going to say maybe well over $1 billion. Who knows exactly? It's probably going to sell a lot. I'm going to say it's definitely going to sell, I don't know, maybe well over 10 million copies within the first week. That's just an estimate. I don't actually know how well this game is going to sell. Now, I don't know what GTA 6 is going to have to offer. Will it have an online game mode again? Grand Theft Auto has kind of come to this senses now. GTA Online is probably one of the best things about Grand Theft Auto 5. You can actually enjoy. There's so many things you can actually do inside GTA 5 Online. You can races, you can do heists, you can do shit, all sorts of shit. You can have a lot of fun in that game. And I understand that's why it's still got a big number of players still playing it. They released free updates for that. Every so often, maybe twice a year, they'll give free DLC. Obviously, they want you to buy more shark cards. It all reels down to you buying shark cards. And if you don't know what shark cards are, obviously GTA has money, built-in money. Now, the economy in Grand Theft Auto 5 is very questionable, very, very questionable. Almost like Red Dead Redemption's economy, very questionable. Obviously, they built these economies so badly, and every like $1,000 in GTA 5, it can get you a very small amount of things compared to real life. Like everything in that game is a lot of money. Obviously, for the same reason. Again, making money in GTA 5 is painstakingly hard. Why? Because they want you to buy shark cards. That's the whole point. They're trying to reel you in to buy the shark cards. And it's quite I don't know if it's a smart business practice as such, but it definitely comes down to a thing of, we need money. And I guess that is understandable. You are probably releasing one of the biggest games this generation has to offer. A lot of people are very excited for GTA 6. Heck, they leaked that shit. I think was it last year or something like that? No, year before, 2022. I think they leaked. I covered it. It's a pretty crazy fucking thing to be doing shit like that. Again, a lot of people are they're anticipated for this. They're ready. They're ready and raring. Some people are going to go out and buy the brand new PS5 Pro that's coming out soon just to play GTA 6. People are very, this is going to be... I don't know how well this is going to sell within the... I'll give a stupid number. I think it's going to sell well over 10 million in the first week at least, surely. I'm going to say maybe 20 million. Maybe push it more. Do I think it's going to outsell GTA 5? Yeah, I don't see why it couldn't. Might sound like a crazy thing. It might take a few years. I think, again, it's taken 10 years for GTA to sell 200 million. Although that's not me saying that's bad. Red Dead Redemption hasn't sold that. Red Dead Redemption has sold 50 million copies again. I'm sure that will end up selling very close to 100 million maybe in the future. So it's quite clear Rockstar know what they're doing. They've cracked the code. They've cracked the code of making a game that people love. Heck, they probably don't even have to advertise this game. I'm sure if they didn't advertise it, people would still grab a hold of this game because they like it. Again, that's what happens when you have such a drilled in fan base. And it's not even just the fan base. There are hardcore GTA fans out there, of course there are. But there are people out there who just love Grand Theft Auto. They love it. They may not love how it, GTA Online, but they just like the story. Again, I'd say GTA 5 is a pretty good story. I kind of find it fun. I understand some people may not like it or not. It brought a new introduction in. You had 3 characters in one game you could play as, and you could switch to them, which I thought was a pretty cool feature. Again, obviously GTA 4 had the same kind of concept. However, you weren't able to switch to them characters, and them characters had their own storylines. Nothing bad. Again, that's why a lot of people speculated when this game was out. A few years after, people were like, well, where's the single-player DLC? We haven't had any single-player DLC for GTA 5. People kept wondering that, and obviously they cancelled that to make GTA 5 online, which, again, is probably one of the most played online experiences ever. It is a fun thing. Obviously there are parts to the game where you're like, there's people griefing and stuff like that. And again, making money in GTA 5 is very painstaking, to say the least. That's why people do glitches and stuff like that and then risk themselves getting banned because they've done something like that the game doesn't like them to do. So I understand why people are frustrated about, this whole GTA thing. It's taken so long to release. Again, we hadn't had any news for quite a while. They'd been radio silent. Again, Rockstar don't like saying anything about any, and which I don't have anything against. That's a good thing. Keep yourself shut until you know that you're at a point where you're like, yeah, this game it's in great development, and that's kind of what I like about Rockstar. They don't speak. They keep themselves, they zip their mouth, and that's, again, they don't say anything. They may tease very subtly, but they try not to say anything. They try to keep themselves quiet and shut up. It makes it a better experience, and it makes kind of people use their imagination to think, oh shit, what's around the corner? What have Rockstar got ready for us? And that's, again, another thing what I like about Rockstar. They're like Apple, they kind of present themselves in a sort of a professional way, but they keep the secrets hidden. And again, that uses people's more imagination to see, well, what has Rockstar been cooking behind the closed doors, And again, that's probably why people start leaking stuff when they're overly quiet about things. People start getting a little bit suspicious and like, oh man, what are Rockstar doing behind the closed doors? Let's try and leak it and see. And then obviously they put out quite a lot of stuff. And the trailer's doing very well on YouTube. I'm very suspected that it was to do well anywhere from the get-go. Rockstar definitely know what they're doing. I think the trailer got leaked. So they said, you know what, fuck it, and they just shot the trailer out. I think the trailer is at nearly it's 191 million views, which is pretty incredible. So a lot of people, again, I think within a day, it cracked 50 million views or something like that. I don't know if it got a world record. I don't know if it beat Mr. I don't know if did it beat Mr. Beast? I don't know. But it did very, very well, to say the least, and a lot of people have viewed it. Then again, most of GTA's trailers end up doing very well. They had the GTA Online Clucking Bell Farm Raid. That got a bunch of views on YouTube. I think that's about 15 million views. So a lot of people, view stuff like that, the trailers and stuff, for up-and-coming stuff to GTA Online. And I guess that's what I like about Rockstar as well. They're keeping GTA Online alive by adding new content. Obviously, they're doing that mainly for their own pockets with shark cards. Again, it all comes down to the shark cards. But it's, even though that is a thing, it's still a cool thing. They kind of have kept it, the content rolling. They've added fan favorite. They've added the fan favorite story mode characters. Although we haven't seen Michael, so I wonder if that's going to be a send off for GTA Online. Again, I don't really know what's going to happen to GTA Online once GTA 6 launches. I don't really know. Will GTA 6 have an online game mode? That would be a cool feature. Would it? Will GTA Online go standalone? Will it go by itself? I know that's what some people thought. They would release GTA as a standalone game, which I guess would be pretty cool. But then again, what would be the point of buying? I don't know. I think I'd mess up a little bit. I don't know. I think having the online connected to the game is probably better because you buy the game and you get the online with it. Instead of having a standard online experience. But I'm not entirely sure how that would go down. I don't know what they will do to GTA Online. Will it still? I'm presuming it'll be still available. They're not going to shut it off, surely. I know they did that with the old the Xbox 360 version. They shut it down and they got rid of the online, and they have taken a few features out of the Xbox One and the PS4 generation of GTA 5. They've taken out the Rockstar Editor and stuff like that, which I don't know if that's trying to tell us. Again, they've rattled them old generation versions of GTA. To say a few years ago, playing that game on the PlayStation 4, it was pretty smooth. And drawback to a few years back, it just started to get worse. You couldn't play it without it lagging like crazy. It would always do it if there's loads of players in the session as well. The more players you had in a session, the more frame rate drops you would get. It wasn't a fun experience at all. And I can understand why people were probably ready to actually get a next generation version, or they were probably annoyed that it would probably cost quite a lot of money just to upgrade that version. I would have expected it to be kind of a free upgrade, or at least give you a decent discount, especially when it came out, but they didn't. It was not cheap, but it wasn't expensive, but it was a bit of a slap in the face. It's like, Rockstar, come on, Again, the Red Dead Redemption as well, they haven't given a 60 FPS patch for that, which is a little bit weird. Again, I don't know if GTA 6 will run at 60 FPS. I hear some people saying because again, obviously this won't be launching on PC, will it? I think PC will end up getting this a year later, which I'm sure has the PC community really happy about that. Although I'm pretty sure that's for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's for leaking. I know the PC community has a tendency. I know that PS3 leaked a bunch of stuff a few years back with GTA, but I know PC has a tendency to, the PC community anyway, has a tendency just to leak shit out there a few hours early before the actual, or a few months early before the game comes out. So again, that could probably negatively impact. The game hasn't gone on pre-order yet. I don't know when this game will go on pre-order. I'm guessing towards the end of this year. I'm going to say like maybe October time, that because again, this is planned for, I think, was it early? I think it was early 2025. I'm going to say it late 2020. I think GTA 5 released in September. I don't know why they wouldn't release it then. I'm not entirely sure. When they, I don't know actually when GTA 4 released. I don't think that launched in September. But I'm guessing they're just releasing it once they're finished because they're ready and raring to go. But again, there's no real pre-order yet, and there's no announcement. They've kind of been radio silent ever since that trailer. They're kind of like shutting up about it and not trying not to say anything. And there's apparently another trailer on the way. I don't know when that is exactly going to be. Is it going to be towards the end? I'm going to guess it's towards the end of this year, 2024. I don't know. I'm pretty excited for GTA 6. We'll just have to see how well they do it, and I'm sure a lot of people again may end up being angry at it because people like being angry at things. It might again. A lot of people, I think, are putting their expectations a little too high. Now, don't get me wrong, it's Rockstar we're talking about here. They haven't really released a bad game in that sense. You know, GTA 5 has been good. Red Dead Redemption, again, I've seen very little people say that's a bad game. The story for that game is incredible, you know, and not even just the story, but everything in that game is incredible. So I do have my expectations quite high for this, but again, I'm also been like I'm in that sense of, well, this game could also be a massive flop in the sense of story and that. So I really hope it's a good story. It's like a Bonnie and Clyde type of thing there is, you know, but I really hope it's a good one. And again, I really hope we have characters. I know there's 2 characters already, but, you know, any more characters in there we see, you know, like Lamar. I mean, it would be cool to have Lamar and stuff like this. I don't know if we're going to see Trevor and Michael and Franklin in that game. I don't know. Maybe we'll end up getting story mode DLC as well. I don't know a lot of this thing that's coming on. It'd be cool to get a lot of these features and stuff like that added into GTA, but I understand if they don't add that sort of stuff. I don't know. It's going to be a pretty cool thing, GTA 6, but I guess only time will tell for a lot of these things. I see a lot of people trying to leak things, fake things, and clickbait, which is unfortunately what you're going to see a lot of from people trying to engagement farm as much as they possibly can from this game. So yeah, I do think this is going to be the game of the generation. Obviously, I highly doubt it's not going to win. I think 100%, sorry, it's going to win a Game of the Year award. 100,000%. GTA 6 will win a Game of the Year. I have faith in it. I don't know. That's really all I have to say about it. GTA 6 is going to be a mind blow or a mind fuck. One of them, who knows. It is what it is, though, and I really hope the developers have made a passion-full game. It's going to be a crazy ride.